you. And do it! Samus doesn't even need to kill it anymore. Samus no longer even needs to shoot enemies. She can now just straight up absorb all of their power with her bare hands. And that is her bare hands because she doesn't need... The suit is basically an extension of her own body. She's now gone Super Saiyan. Power bomb acquired. She has the God Hand. She has everything. That's one of my favourite things. Like that, all that as well is told just through one motion, and it's that one. Her clenching her fist tells you all you need to know. It's like, oh, I don't need to shoot things anymore. I'm Samus. She could do that without a suit, of course, yes. Bye. So power bombs are pretty good. Like, the power bombs are like just pretty good, folks. It's why it's so weird that they give you this. They give you the power bombs almost immediately after giving you the cross bombs. It makes almost no sense. And why would they give you the cross bombs so soon before they are completely invalidated by the power bomb? Oh shit. I ran out. Gotta do it the normal way now. I should have had more bombs. Only I'd had more bombs. Hey. What do you think of Dread? It's fucking rad.
Uploading data.
What data does she even need to give them?
with which you siphon energy is undoubtedly Metroid in nature.
The fuck yeah it is.
DNA inside you must have fully awakened.
There it is.
Tremendous power is the last thing you require to confront Raven Beak. I have protected a fortress in
yeah.
Time has come.
So, did anyone get the twist here about this? Spoilers, that's not Adam. Like, that is Raven Beak disguised as Adam, tricking you into thinking that it's Adam, because he wants to awaken the Metroid DNA within you. So he just like, he keeps telling you, oh, you can't beat Raven Beak, he's too tough, you have to keep training. Keep getting more powerful. So that your Metroid DNA will awaken and he can steal it. It's why Adam only refers to you as Lady one time. So after that, it's Raven Beak controlling him. No. I don't even need it. I don't even want it. Oh, the golden one, he wants some. King Golden Boy wants some, does he? Ugh! Golden Chozo Warrior. You get so much play. Come on, Golden Chozo Warrior. There you go. Power up for me. Do it. Give Samus what she wants. Any more? Oh, this thing sucks so much ass. Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me that. Mine. Mine. Yes. Do you know what that is as well? That's straight out of, like, Metroid. Not Metroid. That's straight out of Revengeance. That is like the Zandatsu. Just the... That's Samus. How many times have you played this? This is my third run through. Alright, let's go kill Raven Beak. Let's go fight the final boss. Keep in mind as well when I go fight this final boss, so many journalists are like, it's not fair. The final boss is not fair. Look at that. She's my fucking ball. Yeah! Just I'm the boss of this city. Where's that screenshot? You know what? I can do it myself. Oh, shit! The boss is easy. No, the boss is very difficult up until you learn its patterns, at which point it's very fair. The boss fight is incredibly fair as soon as you learn its patterns, at which point the boss basically can't touch you. The boss really doesn't have a chance to even lay a hand on Samus. Like every boss, yes. It's almost like this is a game about learning patterns. Is it as good as the SNES game? It's better. Like, the fact that Samus can do this. Yeah, done. One. Done. Alright, we in. Oh, as well, like, from that, I am destroying, like, Raven Beak shit. Right, let's go. Final boss time. Yeah. One. Hey, look, it's that guy. It's this dickhead one.
Uploading data.
No.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to...
Yeah, become a Metroid.
Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant. Your Faux genes must have slowed down the process.
Oh, yeah.
They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids.
That's
Though
alright.
you possess their DNA, you are not a Faux.
Yeah, I'm more. Look at that. I'm like fourth. Like, Samus is so much woman. She's like 4 species in one.
Metroids are programmed to identify Mockin as enemies. This suggests one thing to me. It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of...
There it is. It awakened the Metroid killer instinct. So Samus is now the most powerful being in the universe. Because she is single-handedly... she's the last Metroid, and one Metroid can threaten an entire race. And Samus has a gun. So she's a Metroid with a gun.
Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled.
No, fuck you.
You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
Yeah, I know it does.
However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly.
I am, yeah. 'Cause this is like that thing of like the Iron Man thing of you need to give your suit over to the government. It's like, how about fuck you? The government cannot be trusted to wield this power. And this is where Samus is like, this is all the story you need.
Followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory, as I hope it has even awakened your Metroid powers.
Hell yeah, it
I
has.
was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything.
Oh no,
Submit
Raven
and
Beak.
offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny,
No.
Samus. This is an order.
No.
Disobedience will not be tolerated.
No. And this is why Samus is the best. Not even any reaction, just BOOM! Yeah! Oh, there's a twist. She dad, Bird Daddy. Right, let's fight Bird Daddy. Fuck yeah, let's go. Final boss fight. Alright. Let's get Raven Beak. Oh no, whatever will I do? That looks so fucking rad. Just that gut punch. Give me my missiles back. Do it, do it, do it. Ugh! The fuck you got, Raven Beak? Oh, backflip. No. Ugh! Right, second phase, let's go. Ow. Come on, where's the second phase? I appreciate that it gives me all this health for the second phase. Yeah, let's go. Fuck you! Oh, yeah! There we go. Alright, second phase. What you got, third person? So I won't be talking much during this, but essentially once you learn his pattern, nothing Raven Beak can do can actually hurt you. His most damaging attack are ones where he's going to hit you by accident. Ooh, good shot. And the best bit is as well, he doesn't even require your entire moveset to beat him. So I kind of wish there was like ways to challenge him before you even get like stuff like the power bombs, because the power bomb is not actually needed at all during this fight, and in fact does no damage to him. That I can see anyway. Slow-mo, baby. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. Whoop. Shit. Messed up my jump. Perfect. Right, Ravenbeak, the fuck you got? Yeah, take that. This is why Ravenbeak's the best. Does he decide to edge it up? No. Fuck this. Don't need to edge it up. Ah, nice. He got me. You know what, Ravenbeak? Good hit. Now you can actually hurt him. You can't hurt him during that first phase, so a lot of people make the mistake of using their super missiles and stuff for that first phase. You can't actually do any damage to him. Hide up here, hide up here. Fuck you! You don't get a chance to fight me. I'm Samus! Ugh! Right, done. Final boss beaten. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes! Metroid time. Ah! So, yeah. So here it is. So Raven Beak does beat Samus, but what you're all forgetting is, let's just turn the volume up for this section, shall we? Samus is woman, literally too angry to hide. A little barrel slap. Oh, yeah. I'll turn my logo off so we can read it. He's like, I'm gonna clone you. Samus, do it. Samus. Samus. He killed your friends. Samus. Oh, she's dead. Samus, remember Metroid Dread? Do you remember? This isn't Metroid Other M. Remember Metroid Other M, Samus? Remember what they did to you in that game? Yes! This is Samus. The only line in this entire game you need is just fucking screaming. So she punches him so hard his entire shit falls out of the sky. And keep in mind as well, there are people out there like, could Master Chief beat Samus in a fight? It's like fuck he could. Did you see what she did? She just screamed so loud that she absorbed all the energy of that entire space station into her own body. Causes the entire planet to blow up because Samus absorbed all the energy of the things keeping it alive. She absorbed every bit of energy of all the. Oh, eat a dick. So now my regular beam is just the hyper beam. And there is one thing I want to check. Because I forgot to check this the other two times. Bye. Well, that's the X-Parasite taken care of. There's something I wanted to check. Yes! They do it! Okay. Because I forgot to check this on my other two playthroughs. Hyper Beam. Samus unleashes her latent power, causing all arm cannon abilities to combine into a devastating beam. It is capable of destroying anything in its path. So that's like a little detail you get at the end of like every game. And I forgot to check these. The Metroid DNA in Samus has surged completely out of control. She's transferred into an organ that is essentially a Metroid. So I'm effectively invincible now. Let's go. Just... Let's go. Whatever will I do? Get out of my way. No. Get out of my way. I'm very, very busy. I like how the enemies are still, like, trying. Something I wanted for this section as well is I was, like, hoping there'd be a section where they send, like, 50 enemies after you, and she just shoots all the enemies. Get the fuck out of my way. Ah! Let's do it, spring break. No. Right, Samus, spring break. Woohoo! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Alright, let's do it. Nothing can beat me. I'm too strong. I'm too strong. The entire planet has no chance. Done. Oh no. I'm now so powerful that anything I touch, I absorb all of its energy. However will I escape such a foe? Yeah, it's okay though. Zombie Burgess is here to help. Yeah, let's leave. Beep, 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 beep. And the planet's destroyed. Fuck yeah. Well, bye, Galaxy. Duh. What a fucking video game. I need a drink. Hell yeah, it's that crack open a fucking cold one. Raise one to Samus Aran. Big dick legend. What a goddamn video game. Can laser away the lava. Samus can laser, it shoots through all obstacles. Samus lost all her abilities. She didn't lose them all, she just chose not to use it. There we go. Just letting Lucas know as well that I'm all done with this. It's a very, very good Metroid game. It's fucking rad as shit. Now, I'm curious like how well I did. Because this was on stream, so there's like the added pressure of having to talk all the time. Samus explodes the entire planet. She absorbed the energy of the entire planet into herself. She's that good. She's that good. But yeah, super solid game. I have no criticisms. There's actually a few. The Emmys sort that timing out. Like, that timing needs to be sorted out because it's just there's no way to like reliably counter the Emmys, which I guess is the point. It's supposed to be a constant threat, but like I think the fact that I styled all over the final boss and barely took any damage shows that once you get to a certain point in that game, Samus is just unstoppable, but the Emmys are still a roadblock the entire time. Not through any sort of good design or challenge, it's just they can randomly kill you, and your ability to counter them is effectively random. So I'd sort that shit out. Also, there is almost no incentive to explore. after you realise that almost every upgrade you get by exploring is just more missiles. And again, as you saw there, the final boss, I didn't really explore any more than I needed to, and I had more than enough missiles to beat the final boss. I missed it now, but luckily it'll all be going up on YouTube after the fact, so you can watch it all on there in its own little what's the word now? Playlist. Yeah, there's almost no reason to explore because you just find missiles. And that's it. It'd have been nice if there was a couple of like non-essential upgrades locked behind those exploration things. Maybe things that make it easier to fight the enemies. So now I was talking with Lucas about it. Maybe if you just had, I don't know, something that increases the counter window for enemies as an optional unlock that you can find by exploring the world. Maybe something that gives you, like, you know, just the charge beam. Means that the charge beam constantly charges for you or something like that. That's a skill not a lot of people have. Some people don't realise that you should be constantly charging the charge beam at all times. Or maybe something that makes the lock-on for storm missiles a bit quicker. Just little things out that make beating bosses easier, besides giving you more missiles or health. Because almost every single health upgrade is on the critical path. There's only like 1 or 2 health upgrades that aren't just directly in your path as you just go through the game. So like exploring the world doesn't really make you that much stronger in terms of, like, you know, your ability to survive encounters. It just gives you more missiles, and you have 100 by the end of the game. Stealth time increase, yeah, it'll make it so you can move fully while in stealth, because once you get past those, besides the doors that specifically make you use the Phantom Cloak, I literally never use it. There's no reason. It's almost always better to just dodge or run away from the enemies or let them kill you, because the time it takes to kill you and reload is quicker than hiding into one of the spaces. Yeah, an upgrade to the dash to give it iframes. Or maybe an upgrade to the dash that makes it faster, makes it recover faster. Just, like, you know, make the numbers go up a little bit. Anything that would make boss fights and encounters easier for people who may be struggling against them. So I will admit, like, my fight against Ravenbeak, the first time I did it, he kicked my ass a good, like, 15 times in a row until I learned his patterns. And most of those fights were just me learning what moves he did and how to dodge them. But once you've got them, there's not much you can do against you. Yeah! Pose like a boss. Post up, Samus. See you next mission. That always hits so hard after, like, 4.5 hours. It's not bad. It's not great. I think the speed run's like an hour now. Yeah! Metroid. Samus Return. That's a fucking sick piece of art. Yeah, extra suits would be fun. So there we go, there's my playthroughs. And you can see there, look, normal mode. That's the first time I did it where I explored, not everything, but I've gotten... I actually got less items that time, bloody hell. I've gotten a good... basically I doubled the amount of exploration I did. And I got 5 more power bombs. None of which I used in the final boss. And none of which are useful against boss fights. So they're completely useless. I got 60 extra missiles, which you don't need. I beat the final boss with plenty of missiles to spare, even though I was using the storm missiles. And 2 extra energy tanks, which, again, I didn't need, because I had, like, 6 bars of health by the time I beat the final boss. Give me something more to encourage exploration. That's why I always like the not splitting missiles and super missiles into one. I always thought, like, they should have made the super missiles the charge missile type thing. Instead of storm missiles being charged, because super missiles should have been, and they should have taken 5 missiles. Like, they should have been like the charge beam equivalent of missiles, and they should take like 5 to 10. And maybe an upgrade can, like, lower the amount that you use for that. Or, like, make ice missiles an optional upgrade, something like that. Would you game out of 10? For me, as a Metroid fan, a huge, big Metroid man, a lover of Samus, and a intense disliker of other M, I give it a 10. Like that final scene of Samus just screaming in rage and just one punch, man, in the shit out of the final boss is incredible. Like, it feels like a direct fuck you to other M, where they made Samus into a baby crazy, like, subservient waifu, essentially. And in this, she's like, no, fuck you. Nice one. Yeah. I didn't go for that intentionally, but you can see there, like, the difference in what you need. Like, realistically, that's me just I guess people watch the entire playthrough on YouTube or like in the chat right now. You'll see like I barely did any exploration. I didn't need anything else, and that's the thing. Even on hard mode, I didn't need any more items than I got. The only reason I had more there is I got stuck because I still wasn't used to like, the path through the game. And even then, I still ended up. The only thing I got is like a couple extra missiles, if that. So it really is. You're not encouraged at all to explore, which is a shame because Metroid invented exploratory action as it's now known. Oh yeah, fucking hell, that's so good. And I'm pretty sure I've got like this. I don't have any art. Do I have any? Like, can I go in here and just see my artwork? Oh, there we go. Yeah. See if we've got any extras. The gallery. Ooh, got a few. Ending rewards. Man, I need more of them. Didn't realize there were so fucking many. Ending rewards. Yeah! So fucking rad. There's a whole bunch of these I've not even got yet. The only other use ever that I made explain Neo Ridley. You don't need to explain. He'd come back 3 times already. You don't need to explain why he's in there. Awesome. I guess like, I should have just done new game to keep getting my new items, to keep adding the finish bonus on top. But yeah, kicked its ass, completed it, mate.